Hi everybody, it's Kaycee. Welcome to my video. We're going to be setting up February. This is my budget planner. It's a 7x9 Erin Condren in the canvas design because I like how plain this looks. So you can decorate it with stickers and it looks really nice since there's no other design on the page. So we're going to be doing that today. I already have some set up and I'll show you. I always do these early because I take pictures of these for my Etsy listings. So all these stickers you'll find in my Etsy shop. Currently, I even have March ready to go on Etsy, so you can get those too. But this is February's design, and I have my budget set up right here. I have all the lines pretty much stay the same every month, so I know how many, like where to put the stickers and then where to draw the lines then. And this I'm going to be using the same. We'll see if I set this up now. I'll try to set some of this up now too. And then I also have an expense tracker right here. And I think I'm going to be trying out like actually keeping track of sinking funds again for February. We'll see how that works. I've had a request. I know people want to see more of these videos, like I set up the budget and then I don't really film anything else like the wrap up or anything. I usually do that just on my own. It's kind of annoying right now. I don't have a good setup to actually film videos, and when I do this I have to like bring everything I have, my light and my camera setup and everything, downstairs away from my office, and it's just kind of annoying to set up, so that's why I don't do a lot of these videos. So I'm trying to figure out a new way to actually make it easier so that I can do more of these videos, and then maybe I can do my wrap up videos and things like that. But let's just start. I'm gonna do my paydays first before I do my headers, but I'm just gonna put the paydays in, and I'll go back to this. So these are when the days my husband gets paid. So for February, it's the 12th and the 26th. So it's on Wednesday. We get that early pay. A lot of banks are doing that now. So we get paid on a Wednesday. It used to be Friday, but they come early now. So I always put his with the little flag background, his paydays, and then I get paid the same weeks as he does, but I get paid on the Tuesday right before his. So there's one. This is how I always do it, how I've started doing it. I really like how this looks with the flags in the background. And then just for mine, though, I just do my regular payday, and then we know which one's mine, which one's his. So kind of just makes the difference. And those are our paydays. So we have 2 each for February. And these come from my add-on sheet. So that's in its own listing, like a monthly add-on sheet. All right, let's do the headers now. So we have Sunday through Wednesday here. I don't know if you can hear my dog eating. She decided right now would be a great time to eat her food. So you may be hearing her crunching in the background. And she's just choking on it now. Or sneezing. So sorry for the background noise. All right, so we have February down, and then we have the other side. And then I also do the sidebar. And then the sidebar, I always just use this is from the add-on too. These are from just the monthly listing, and then all the sidebar and the paydays were from my add-on sheets. But I always just do no lines for the budget, my budget planner. That was a little crooked, but can't really tell, so I'm gonna leave it how it is. Could peel it up, but it looks fine. So we'll do that. So that's how that looks. So we've already got a ton of color with just those stickers, so that's cool. This looks nice now. And now I'm gonna be adding my Bill Do stickers. I do these in neutral. I just like how it looks better than the color. The colorful has just a little color in the background. So I actually have one change, and I didn't finish January yet because we're not done with January, but this electric, actually we changed that. So this is gonna come up. We actually didn't pay an electric bill in January because they started charging a fee if you pay it like manually. If you don't set up for their auto pay, you have to it's like a couple dollars. I don't remember how much it was, but I'm gonna find the electric and we'll just get that done first. So actually we're gonna be paying, I said it was on the 11th, so I'm gonna put this electric on the 11th here, and it's gonna be, I'm just gonna write it in. I decided to do the purple this is very pink, and I thought about doing like a green, but then I figured I'd bring in the purple color, so I'm using my purple. I always try to do that, like try to color coordinate. So this is actually going to be $76.51. So from now on, my electric bill will be on the 11th every month, and I'm just paying like a month behind, just because it's going through automatically, since we're not doing it right when we get the bill now, and it's going through auto pay, and they said the date that it comes out will be the 11th. So that's how we're going to change that. So that's done, and now we can get going with the rest of these. So the internet comes on the 22nd. It's a Saturday, but usually Saturdays don't seem to really affect our bills anymore. Sundays sometimes do. We usually don't get bills on Sundays, but like automatic bills seem to still come on Saturday now. They don't go through the bank account until Monday though, but I always, like, they're like pending in our bank account already. So I'm gonna do the same for water. Like, this won't go through technically until the 17th, like it won't completely go through, but I'll see it as pending in my bank, so I always just count that as good, and I check it off once I see it there. All right, compassion, I just keep looking at my monthly bills to see the date, just to remind myself what day these go on. And then tithe, we only do once a month, and I usually just do towards the end of the month. We just do it all at once, or like the third week or so. I'm gonna do that because we pay online. All right, Reliant is, I think, the 5th. Yeah. So put that there. And then Discover is the 10th. So is our Citizens. The Discover is my husband's credit card, and then this is my Etsy credit card. So that's what those are for. And then Kohl's comes at the end of the month. I don't use this very often, but I still like to keep it, and I'll just put 0. It's the 27th. I just put like 0 if we don't use it. I only use it like a couple months out of the year, but it's never closed. Like, sometimes if you don't use them very often, they close, but I guess I use this one just enough that it doesn't close itself. All right, gas comes usually on the 2nd, but that one won't come on a Sunday, so we'll put on the 3rd. Mortgage also, so things are gonna be, I don't know, I'm gonna be piling up. I don't like covering up the numbers, so I'm just gonna put it on the 4th right here. And then my voice card, this one we don't use very often either, but it'll come here. And then American Express comes around the 6th now, so this is our main credit card that we use. So we have that one. We get like 3% back on groceries. That's why we use credit cards, that we use them because they work for us and they give money back to us, and we can control our spending. Like, if I am definitely a saver, and my husband is more of a saver also, so we don't really have a problem like racking up credit card debt or anything. We've never not been able to pay our credit card, but if you are more of a spender, I don't really recommend credit cards, but like I said, we're not really, so we've never had a problem with them, and they get us money back every few months or so. All right, I'm just gonna come in here and write down the bills that I know. Some of these are variable, so I won't do any of like the credit cards. Gas will come. Water changes. Internet is unfortunately going to be the same now. It's $86.99. And I believe that's it. The rest of it will change. So, all right, that's all for this section. And then at the end of the month, it'll kind of be like this. We're still towards the end of the month, so I need to finish these two, but everything else, like as you can see, it will be checked off and paid. I know everything's paid and done. So that's what this will look like at the end. So we're gonna turn, here's my dashboard page, and I put taxes for January, but it's actually gonna be like we haven't even gotten the bill yet. Usually we get it in January, and then I don't know why I put it in January for paying, because usually we pay like towards the end of February. So I'm actually gonna move that. So our like home taxes are gonna actually be this month, and this is everything here. So yeah, real estate taxes, I'm gonna actually move that to February. So I'm putting that for this month, because we don't have escrow, so we have to pay our taxes separately. It's a very big bill that we start the year off with. And then all the others went through in January. We have our phone. We have Mint Mobile, and we really like it. You pay it once a year, and it comes it's $15 a month, but it is a little, then you have taxes, but it comes out to about $200 for the whole year for one line. So we pay $400 for me and my husband's phone total for the whole year. So I really like that. If you want to try them out, we've never had a problem with them, and it's just nice. It's one bill we don't have to think about. We just pay it, and then the whole year we're good. And for $400, like it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other phone plans. We really like it. So if you want to check it out, I'll put a link below. I think sometimes they do referral programs where like you get like a few months free or something too. I'm not sure, but I'll put the link below just if you want to check them out. We really like them. All right, that's all we have for February. March, we don't have anything, thankfully, so that's nice. This, I'm just going to put our income. I just kind of break out each paycheck, so like this is just what I do. It's not the prettiest thing that I write here, but I write my name and my husband's name here, and then I just put what we get for each paycheck broken out right here. And we both get 2 paychecks this month. So I'll just put that there when we get them. And then notes will just be if I do anything this month, like if we get other income or anything, like I'll put my husband's name up here and then my name. These are for our jobs. And then I also have an other section that I do. So if we get any other, I'll usually put that in the notes page back here so I know what it comes from. And then I'm just going to put what I know here. These don't change. So we have mortgage, Reliant, Compassion, and internet. Those are the bills that stay the same every month. If I can remember what all these are. I don't remember what I said. Internet is like $86.99, I believe. Yeah, $86.99. And then I do need to total that. I didn't bring anything to total that with, but we'll do that in a minute. So then for variable expenses, so I go through everything. I do like water, gas, electric. I'm going to probably put electric first because we're going to actually know electric since it's a month behind now. Electric, water, gas. But I think I'm still going to put it in variable because it will change. Gas for the house. And then I have, I put food and groceries. I do this because I do keep some, like, usually in this budget, it's like paper towels if we get, or napkins. I still just include that in the like food or groceries section. So it's not necessarily all food, but it's things I buy at the grocery store mainly. All right, and then restaurants. I like separating that just to see what we have, like what we spend for each of those. And then I have a home category. Pets, mainly our dog, but we have like a goldfish pond too. So it's outside. We don't really do anything with it in the winter. But in the summertime, we have to open it up, and then we have fish food and things like that. So, all right, we have home, pets, miscellaneous goes down here, and then Etsy. Let's just do those at the bottom. I have clothes, gifts, car gas, and then just plain car. And then we have fun and personal. All right, so that's what we have for that. I can write in 7651 for electric. And that is known. There's no difference. But I don't usually, so what I do for this now, here, miscellaneous is always 0. I try not to do anything outside of these. I don't usually do this until like the 1st of February, like February 1st, because first of all, I go back and then all my expenses that I have written here for January, I will total them all up and put them in the correct category that they go. And then I'm looking at that actual number, and then I go off those numbers to put my expected here. I also sometimes, for especially the utilities, will go back to last year's budget. I have my planner from last year, my budget planner, and I will go back to that and actually look at like how much the water and gas and electric were for that, because that February is generally the same. But honestly, this year has been so cold. Our electric and gas bill has been a lot higher than normal, and the electric company, or I think it was the gas company, actually sent us something like saying, why is my bill so much higher than last year? But it's basically because we're just having so much colder temperatures now. Most people are using more. So unfortunately, the gas obviously goes up because the usage goes up. So I kind of go off like the previous month, and I look at last year's and then figure out how much I think we're going to spend for those. But that's about it. Some of these I keep the same, but I'm going to wait until I total everything up for January, and it's not the end of January yet, so we're not going to do that. But I have this ready. I always feel better when I get my bills like this set up because I know I'm ready for the next month. I feel more prepared, and I know what's been paid and everything, and then I have my expenses ready to go, and we're all set for February then. So like I said, I'll see what I can do about doing more budget videos. Hopefully I can find a better setup than I have right now, so it's a lot easier and I'm more motivated to do videos. But other than that, I think that's everything. I hope everybody's January has been great and we have a good start to February. I know things are happening. Let's hope February is a little bit better than January was in a lot of places. If you have any questions about how I do anything, leave them in the comments below. And I do have all these stickers in my Etsy shop. The link is below. And like I said, I do have a 15% off code. If you go from the link below, I'll have the code down there. And I do appreciate it if you use my link. And I'll see everybody in my next video. Bye.